Hi guys, and welcome to AMC Thursday Ticket. I'm Alicia, and I'm happy to introduce one of our brand new co-hosts. This is Kelley.
Hi guys, so nice to be here.
So Kelley, I know you, and I know all about your life and your work life and all this stuff.
All about it.
But introduce yourself to our awesome audience. Tell us about yourself.
Absolutely. Hi guys, I'm Kelley, like Alicia said. I have been in the movie industry for 20 years.
I don't believe it.
You can do the math. That'd make me that I started around 6. I think, right? No, but I've been doing this for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really love movies. I have a great passion for everything that has to do with, musicals or epic fantasies. I love Lord of the Rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what really kept me hooked, what really keeps me here, is my very first night in movie theater was Star Wars Episode 1.
Wow.
I know, a little concessionist. I'm serving you your popcorn, right? And the energy in that place was amazing. People were dressed up. People were so excited to be there. The popcorn smells, everything. I was just hooked from the beginning. And here I am, 20 years later, talking about movies with you guys.
So what do you do here at AMC?
Well, I work in our food and beverage department, so all that popcorn and your MacGuffins drinks and...
Now we're talking.
I know, right? All your dine-in food. I help make sure that stuff gets to you, and it's the best quality, and it's as safe as can be.
Well, awesome. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank
We're going to
you.
have some awesome shows with you. But enough about you, even though we could talk about you all day. Let's talk about J-Lo.
Oh.
We are going to talk about Hustlers a little bit later in the show in our Weekend Movie Guide. But first, we want to hear from you, and we want to give you our question today. What is your favorite J-Lo movie? Put it in the comments section below, and we might give you a shout-out. But Kelley, first for you, your first question of the day. Favorite J-Lo movie?
Very first question. Put a pen in it, mark it, put it in your scrapbook. That's what we do, right? My favorite J-Lo movie is probably one you haven't heard of.
Okay.
It is from 2006. It had Robert Redford in it and Morgan Freeman, and it's called An Unfinished Life.
I don't know that one.
I know. It's like this crazy cowboy movie with J-Lo and Morgan Freeman and Robert Redford, and you got to look it up. It's not like a easy watching movie, so you got to be in the mood. But Now, what about you? What's your favorite J-Lo movie?
So I'm going to take it back. I'm going to go all the way back to Selena.
I
so
knew
that
you were
was in
gonna say that.
the late 90s. I was in middle school. Again, do your math. I love that movie. So that was the first time I really saw J-Lo as a movie star. It was a tragic story, but she did a beautiful job playing Selena. We got to see her sing and dance and kind of just be herself a little bit where, she's a great dancer. And I just really loved it. I remember singing it along in middle school, and it was one of my favorites ever. So let's see what you guys are saying.
What do we got?
It's coming up. There it is. Let's see. All right, let's see what you say. Wedding Planner. We got Jersey Girl up there.
Wedding Planner. I love that one.
Yeah.
She's picking out the brown M&Ms.
Yeah, she was queen of rom-coms for a while.
Yes.
But yeah, we have Anaconda, The Cell from Diana. Let me give you actual shout-outs. So Rachel said Jersey Girl. Charlene Clary said Shall We Dance? Awesome, you guys. Let's see. Heavenly said Enough. Barbara says Unfinished Life.
We got another Unfinished Life.
Yeah, there you go. Got some J-Lo fans out there. So that's all for our question of the week, but we need to talk about these movies. Let's get to our weekend.
So the first movie that we have to talk about is one that I'm actually real excited for, and I didn't think I was going to be excited for it, but it's Hustlers.
There you go.
With J-Lo, right? Now, this is not just a movie about strippers, right? I mean, it is about strippers.
No,
but
it's not just that.
But this one's surprising you. This one is about some powerful women, and they got taken on Wall Street, and they're like, nah, we're going to take it back. And so it's a great empowerment movie. It's about friendship. And it's based on a true story.
And it has an amazing cast. So we have, obviously, J-Lo. We have Keke Palmer, Constance Wu, my girl Lizzo, Cardi B's in it. It's a stacked cast. They're amazing. And I've actually seen it already. It's a perk of the job, and I think it's really good.
And how did you get to see it?
Well, like I said, it's a perk of the job.
So what did you think was do you think it's really good, or did you kind of it's fine?
No, I really liked it. So this is the first time I've seen J-Lo like this. And I don't mean that because she's a stripper. I mean that because I've never seen her in this kind of role that's has kind of a dark side a little bit, but she's also leading the crew. So I really loved it. And I'm not the only person who loved it. It has an 89% as of right before the show. 89% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's actually pretty high.
That's really cool. And it's already getting some Oscar buzz, right?
Yeah, so it debuted at TIFF over the weekend. We're going to talk about TIFF a little bit later in the show. But people were kind of surprised at how well it was received by fans and critics, the fact that it has a high Rotten Tomato score, and also that people are talking about the Oscar buzz.
That's great. So speaking of Oscar, I have my very first fun fact for you.
Okay, here we go.
I'm full of them, fun facts. So, and everyone gets to play along at home, so make sure you put it in the comments. Do you know how many women have been nominated for an Oscar based on their role portraying a, shall we say, adult entertainer?
That's an awesome question.
That's a great question. Don't Google it. Don't cheat. Just put it in the comments.
I fully condone cheating. Go ahead. I'm going to say like 5 or 6.
It's 20.
Wow.
I know.
That's really high.
That's right. It is really high. That's maybe for another show that we can talk about that.
That's pretty awesome. So like we said, it debuted at TIFF, and we had the awesome opportunity of being on the red carpet to talk to the stars, to interview them about their new movie. So here's what they had to say about Hustlers.
These Wall Street guys.
You want them drunk enough to get their credit card, but sober enough to sign a check.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love performers from all different walks of life. I chased Cardi and Lizzo for a long time before there was even a movie. I wrote the roles for them, wrote the parts for Trace Lissette. I mean, there were so many different people that I wanted in it. And I think musicians and singers and dancers like Keke Palmer as well, they just have a natural rhythm and timing, and obviously incredible personalities that I was excited to showcase and put them all in a room and have them, talk over each other.
I read the script and I thought it was a really interesting character and an interesting story. And then I sat down with Lorene to talk to her about it, and we kind of had the same ideas of like how we saw what the movie could be. I just thought this is something that I could really sink my teeth into, something I could do really would be fun for me to explore. Also a tiny bit scary. So it was all of those things. It proved to be all of those things.
To have J-Lo, someone that I admire so much, is coming from a dance background, and then the incredible enigma of success and prolific artist she's become, and to be in the room when she's doing a film, and I get to be there with her, with icons that I've always looked up to, and then to just be able to feel like I can be myself is really lovely.
Because of the scripts, I think because it explored the humanity of characters that society has often placed judgment upon, and I think as artists our obligation is to give humanity to those whose stories haven't been told.
I think every single detail, every moment of this film was painstakingly planned, and we just cared about every little detail. I think that comes from Lorene Down.
I think we're all hustling. We're all hustling right now. I've certainly danced for the money in order to get the movie made, but I think there's something very relatable there for sure.
I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex, but nothing in this world, I like more than jets.
J-Lo. We talked about our favorite J-Lo movie, but now we want to give a nice surprise pack to our favorite J-Lo fan out there watching the show. So, why do you love J-Lo? Put us in the comment section. We're going to surprise and delight you guys with this awesome tank from Hustlers.
Yes.
There you go. We also have a Keke Palmer foam skin, a poster, and 4 tickets just for one fan. So you get to go to the movies on us. So tell us why you love J-Lo. We will award our winner at the end of the show. So we start off with Hustlers. Now let's move on to some princesses.
So I hope you're watching live so that you can win.
Yes.
So do you know what I did this weekend?
What's up?
This last weekend, obviously. I was at the movies watching The Little Mermaid on the big screen.
Back on the big screen.
Because I love me some Disney princesses.
Who doesn't?
And this weekend, guess what I'll be doing?
The same.
Going to see Beauty and the Beast, the original.
Back on it. Belle.
Yep. Oh my gosh, Belle. And do you know what I really love about Disney movies? They know how to do a reprise.
They do.
Remember when Ariel's like sitting on the beach and singing to an unconscious prince, which again, maybe is a conversation for another show.
Yeah, maybe.
And then Belle comes out and she's like, nah, I don't want to get married. And she sings a whole song about not wanting to get married. I love the reprises that Disney does. And I'm so excited to share them with my kids this weekend and see them on the big screen just as they were meant to be seen.
Yeah.
So this is part of our Disney Dream Big Princess series. And we've got 3 more weeks of this left. So you got to get out and see it because once it's gone again. So we've got Beauty and the Beast this weekend from September 13th through September 19th. We have Tangled.
There you go.
I'm trying to grow my hair out as long as
You got a little tangled hair
I
going
know,
on.
I got a little bit. I'll braid it next week for you. We got that going on September 20th through 26th. And then maybe, it's probably your least favorite movie is my kind of understanding here. It's Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, Princess Tiana.
September 27th through October 3rd. Also one of my favorite, and actually one of my favorite to read to my kids because then I get to do Charlotte LaBeouf's voice. So get your tickets. Find a participating theater near you on the app. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah. And it wouldn't be Friday the 13th without my least favorite type of movie coming out. Not coming out.
It's been out, right? So It Chapter 2 has been out for a little bit now. So full disclosure, we are scaredy cats.
Nope.
And horror movies are not our jam.
That's, like I hide.
Yeah, I haven't seen this yet. I do want to because I did see the first one, but I'm a little too chicken because Pennywise is pretty scary for me. But tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So even if you've already seen It Chapter 2 already, it's perfect excuse to see it again. Or if you want to see it for the first time, you don't have any plans yet, get your tickets at amctheaters.com or the mobile app and spend the day, the Friday the 13th, with us at seeing It Chapter 2.
There's just not a better thing to do on Friday the 13th, right? Like, that's what
no
you do.
No black cats, just Pennywise, and you'll be fine.
I don't know.
So that's all of our weekend movie guide. We need to get to our Hollywood news and talk about some trailers, so let's get to it. All right, so let's talk about some trailers. We had a few that dropped today.
Yes, and the first one, oh my gosh, I hope you guys have seen this, was Like a Boss.
Yes.
It's got Tiffany Haddish and Rose Byrne, and I've watched this trailer no less than 4 times now, and I think that all of my coworkers think that I'm insane because I just keep laughing so loud at my desk, and they're like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, so I love Tiffany Haddish. I think she's hilarious. I got introduced to her with Girls Trip and then a bunch of her other movies. She's a hard-working actress. Love her. If you're watching, kudos to you. And so she's up with like a Boss with Rose Byrne, some Hayek's in it. It looks hilarious. I laughed out loud a couple of times. And sometimes it's difficult to do with the trailer to kind of introduce the film, especially with comedy, and really get you to laugh. And they really did that for me. So I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited. This looks like another, I don't want to say it looks like another Bridesmaids, but like that level of funny, you know? Like it's going to be raunchy and ridiculous.
And I can't wait.
And I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
The next trailer that we saw drop was actually the second trailer, so it's like our full-length one, no more teasers, was for Queen and Slim, and this one, oh my gosh, it's intense, and I am, like, this is going to be one where I'm going to have to go to the theater by myself and watch it by myself so that not everyone sees me crying. Alicia, tell us more about this one.
You know, so this is a deep movie, so it's a definitely right turn from Like a Boss, and it stars Daniel Kaluuya, who I love, and Jodie Turner-Smith, who we really haven't seen before. But I love it. I'm excited for this film because Daniel Kaluuya, he's been in a lot of dramas, but all of his dramas are very different. And I'm really thinking that he's an up-and-coming star because he's doing a really good job of his film selection and showing us his chops. So I'm excited for this one. And again, you can always see the trailers on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. You'll get notified as soon as we put them up. So we had another trailer that had their second trailer, and that was Midway.
Midway, oh yeah, and we're all over the board today with our movies,
all over the genres.
This is something for everyone today, right? The Midway is a World War II movie, right?
Yeah, and it has a really stacked cast. I'm going to cheat a little bit because there's tons of people in it.
So many
Luke
people.
Evans, Patrick Wilson, Mandy Moore, Woody Harrelson, Nick Jonas, that's 2 pop stars in there, and Dennis Quaid. So it's about the Battle of Midway. There's fighter jets and Navy ships, and it comes out around Veterans Day. So if you love a good war movie, you're definitely going to check out this second trailer, again, on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely, and this one looks beautiful too. They've got those World War II planes, and visually, it's just It looks stunning so far. So I can't wait to get to see this on a bigger, even bigger screen, right? And those trailer alerts have been a lifesaver for me because I have a hard time keeping up with things, and I have to have my trailer alerts so that I can see what's going on.
Hosts, we're just like you.
I know. We should start our own column. The other thing coming out of Hollywood was the Toronto International Film Fest.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to have our producer, Matt, was there, so he told us some cool things. But what was your favorite thing that came out of TIFF?
So we were talking earlier before the show how TIFF is the unofficial start of Oscar speculation season. Which is it's gonna catch on. Like, just stay with me. So
That's a mouthful.
So Just Mercy was debuted at TIFF, which stars Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx, and I'm excited for that one because I feel like that one might be. It's time for Michael B. Jordan to get nominated. I've heard really good feedback about the people that've seen Just Mercy. It's a different role from him. I'm excited for that one a lot. I also am excited for Ford vs. Ferrari with Matt Damon and Christian Bale. We had the opportunity to interview the director, James Mangold, and you can just go back to our social media channels or on YouTube and check out that interview. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he has a nice little quote at the end of that video about why this drama is something that you need to see. So go ahead and find that and tell us what you think, because I'm really excited about that one. So I want to hear from you. What were you most excited about from TIFF?
Yeah, and that interview was such a fun interview to watch, and it's kind of like a a 1-2 punch to,
a little bit.
to some...
you got to see for yourself.
You got to see it. Just trust me on this one. A little bit fun. My favorite, I know we've already talked about it, but Hustlers. I'm just so excited about it, and the Oscar buzz, not just for J-Lo, but for the screenwriters and for the story in general. I mean, there's so much Oscar buzz around this, and it's so unexpected to me. Like, I just had no idea that was coming, and so that's got me really excited about that, and I'm just excited to see what happens.
Yeah. So another film that debuted at TIFF is The Goldfinch, but we're going to press pause for a second because we're going to go right to our AMC Artisan Film. A book that was on the New York Times bestsellers for quite some time. It stars Nicole Kidman, Jeffrey Wright, Ansel Elgort, Sarah Paulson, Oakes Fegley. And we had the awesome opportunity to chat with Sarah and Oakes in our AMC suite to hear a little bit more about what it was like to film this film. I think for those that have read the book, they're going to be excited to see the film because it's coming to life and it gets a little bit deeper into it. So let's hear what Oakes and Sarah Paulson had to say.
When you came around, did you see people?
Yes.
What were they doing?
They were dead.
Talking about shooting those scenes.
Those were some of the craziest scenes. Yeah.
Really? Were they traumatic? Did they do it all at once, like over a course of a couple of concentrated days to get it out of the way? Is it something to return to?
I believe it was 2 or 3 days that we spent in a soundstage, and we had a portion of the soundstage that was literally like closed off, I believe, by curtains at one point because of how much dust and smoke and visual effects added to it, but it was almost entirely all there.
Wow, that's impressive.
Physically, yeah, it was incredible. And we had like masks on for any time that we didn't need to breathing in anything because we had fake cinder blocks and real cinder blocks. Like it was crazy.
And then you have to act.
And then yeah, doing that on top of that was of course crazy. And he was incredibly dazed and in a different realm and different world. So he's not thinking clearly, and the cinematography really shows that, and it's incredible. Those scenes are really awesome to watch.
I want to talk about just the visual presentation of Xandra.
Xandra thinks she looks great.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we could all take a page out of Xandra's book on confidence department. Yeah, she thinks she looks swell.
That's awesome.
And I think there's something really liberating about a person who looks in the mirror and really likes what they see.
Right.
Because I don't know who that gal is, but I mean, I want to be more like. I mean, there's one thing I would like to have of Xandra's, mental makeup would be an ability to find herself fabulous.
Right.
I think it's pretty great.
We all should find.
Yeah, we all should find ourselves fabulous.
When an audience member is coming to a film like Goldfinch and they have not read the book, what would you prefer? Would you prefer the movie to be their introduction into the story, or do you want them to maybe catch up with the book and then compare them?
I don't think you need to have read the book. The story is the same amount of impact and emotional resonance, I think, on its own. But I think the hope would be that people who have read the book will feel that it's evocative enough of it that it will feel comforting and not anger-making.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but I think the movie stands on its own.
Right.
Without, you don't have to,
Very much so.
I don't think you have to have read the book.
So fun when we get to see the cast actually talking to us like that. So that's gonna be a fun one, right? Mm-hmm. Fun. I don't know if fun's the right word.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
There you go.
The next one we want to talk about.
And this one will be a fun one.
The next one will be a fun one. That's right. The next one we want to talk about in our Artisan series is Brittany Runs a Marathon.
Yeah.
We've already talked about that a little bit, but we want to bring it back up again because you need to see this with your people, right?
Yeah.
This is a movie about a girl who's a party girl. Mm-hmm. Maybe some of us can relate to that. And her doctor tells her she needs to get healthier. Mm-hmm. And so she decides to run a marathon, as you do. And
I think I would have just maybe gotten a salad or something. But
salad. That's fine. But
to each his own.
You do you, girl. And this is such a great one. It's so heartwarming. It's based on a true story. Mm-hmm. It's something, I know that a bunch of my friends got to see it with their running club, right? And they all went out and how fun. We have a great shout out from Miss Jillian Bell that you're going to see.
Hi, I'm Jillian Bell, just letting you know that my new movie, Brittany Runs a Marathon, is coming soon to your local AMC theater. Everyone's been telling me they're going to run to go see it. I love that enthusiasm, but if you want to walk or drive, that's fine too.
AMC Arts and Films is Official Secret. So Official Secret stars Keira Knightley, who, at least for me, my opinion is that she usually does period pieces or Love Actually, and this one is not checking any one of those boxes.
So she's either in a corset or
falling in love or getting married. So in this one, it's a political drama based on a true story. So that's kind of a theme for our Artisan Films today. And so she plays a whistleblower during the early 2000s when we were on the hunt for Saddam Hussein. And so it's a really interesting story about how she really, told the truth and kind of was it was a risky thing to do. I'm very interested in this movie, again, because it's a political drama. Yeah. It is in limited release, so it might not be in your neighborhood, but it will expand. So make sure you go to amctheaters.com to check if it's playing near you. So that's Official Secrets. So that's all of our films for our AMC AMC Artisan Films, but we need to get to our offers. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get.
We've got some swag to give away.
So again, our winner gets this awesome shirt, 4 tickets, a poster, and there you go, the poster, and phone skin of Kiki Palmer. And congratulations to Tori Satchel. You are our winner. We hope you enjoy your awesome Hustlers prize pack and these tickets. So congratulations to you, and thanks for watching. So what else do we have in our offers?
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
What a great night to get to spend with your girlfriends or your family.
I know, right?
Maybe don't take your family.
On us. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Maybe a little awkward.
You do you. It's fine. The next thing we have is our Downton Abbey
Yes, we need
event.
to get proper, prim and proper.
I will not use my British accent for you. That would not be fun for you guys. But we've got our Downton Abbey fan event tonight. So if you're a procrastinator like me, get on your mobile app right now and get your tickets so that you'll be sure to have a seat because it's going to be so fun. That's going to be in Dolby
Cinema, yep.
Dolby by AMC, and you're going to get a free snow globe with it. Who doesn't love a free snow globe?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And for the Downton Abbey fans that are not going to the fan event tonight, that's okay. We still have something else for you. If you get tickets now through October 6th, you'll be entered in for a chance to win a trip to London, a trip for 2, and you'll also be able to tour some of the film locations and Highclere Castle. If you're a fan, this is the biggest, awesomest thing ever. We're going to send you to London. That's awesome.
Sorry, wait, did you say it was for 2?
Yes.
No, so it's a trip for 1, because I'll be going as well.
She just invited herself on your trip.
Is that not okay?
No. Oh, God. She's learning, guys. She's a rookie. She's not sure yet.
I'm new. Give me a pass on this one. The last offer that we have for you is maybe one of the coolest ones for me. That's not true. A trip to London would be really cool.
London's pretty awesome.
But everyone who buys a ticket to Ad Astra in IMAX from September 19th through September 22nd is going to get a free movie collectible call it a space pin, right?
There you go.
It's cool. It looks like NASA-esque, as our good friend Brian just told us last week. And this is neat. It's for everyone that goes to see it in IMAX. And this is the kind of movie you have to see in IMAX, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like
big screen, space. It kind of goes together.
Space and that's just how it is.
All right, so you guys, that's all for us. This is your first show. So up top.
Yeah.
As a reminder, get your tickets to for all the movies we talked about at amctheaters.com or on our mobile app, and make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Perfect.
Yep.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much.